Yo guys, so I just won the Hobbit Hole OTS Championship playing Mathmech. I played this deck because I obviously thought it was the best deck. It was the one that was going to give me the quickest amount of rounds, to give me time to beat my opponents, get on to the next. And I feel like people don't know how to hand trap it. So yeah, here's the deck profile.
And the mat right there, first place, and let's get started.
Yep.
Stardust, Black Rose, no hope, life low. Alright, I'm set, I got my deck. I'm about to head to my homie crib next. I got a brand new combo with some chicks. I'm about to burn them for 8,000 quick. Got it on standby so you can't draw. Main face ain't shit, go to your school phase, that mean you lost. That's how it be.
Right, so for the deck you play 3 circular, this is pretty standard. Play 3 of this. This is also really standard. These are the best names, so you want to max out. 2 addition to this, you don't want to brick on either. Yeah, these 2. So this you need to send off this, and I'm also playing Pot of Desire, so you can't run 1. Parallel Exceed, really broken in this deck. That's it for the monsters and the starters and stuff. For hand traps, you play 3 Ash. This card's obviously really good into the meta. I played 3 Belt. I knew RUNICK was going to be here, so this was definitely good for maining, but in higher level events you don't want to be playing this card in your main deck. 3 Veiler. This helps bridge with your Mathmech because I'm also playing Small World, so you can reveal this, go Nibiru, and then you can also search for circular after or diameter. 3 Imperm. I've valued effect negation, so I just went for those, and that was it for hand traps. For spells, we played 3 Signet Mining. I don't need to explain that. So the premise of playing this deck is making sure that you're playing the most consistent deck you can possibly play into a room, and it like finishes games off quickly. So you obviously run this, and then 2 Pot. I value seeing my hand traps and seeing extra cards. 1 Equation. Obviously this is necessary. 3 Cosmic. This card is because I knew RUNICK was going to be here. Trap Tricks. This was going to be Nibiru, and you do want to change it back for Nibiru when you play high level events, but for this I thought all the better players was on some sort of back row deck or some sort of deck that gets hit by this a lot. And even DESPIA, like I know sometimes they can interrupt me, so as long as I hit their spell trap and force them to Brandon in red, I'm fine. The 1 Super Factorial, the best trap. You don't play multiples of it because you can brick on it, and because this deck's super quick, you definitely don't want to be drawing multiples. You either need to see it or you let it get banished off Pot of Desires. Right, so we have the extra. We play 1 Lingeribo. This is really important. You can't get Ibly locked in this deck, which is pretty cool. This is for when you draw like a hand trap along with Parallel Exceed. So you can go Veiler, send the Veiler for this, then you can go Parallel Exceed, gets Aliburtion, and then you get a play from there. So I play Wicked. This play doesn't really come up as much, but obviously you search it with Diameter. Jammer, really good for OTK lines. You go Double Mage. This is just in case you play it against KASHTIRA. You keep both, and also both does come up because you sometimes use 1 for the first time combo and you use that to OTK. Masquerena. I don't really summon this unless I'm playing against a trap deck, and against the trap decks I summon Avramax, so that's one of my link 4s. But I play Transcode Talker because it's really good and it helps Cyburst decks. This was my main play because I value drawing cards and seeing my deck more than like going for like Masquerena and then trying to interact with my opponent that way. But this with Masquerena is broken against trap decks, against RUNICKs, because they won't ever be able to out this. Access code for beating over. Then I played 2 Aliburtion and then 2 Laplantian. I played 2 of these because I used it during my first turn to rip a card out of my opponent's hand to see what they're playing, and to negate their hand traps. So for the side deck, we played the 3 Nibs. So I last minute changed the Cosmics with the Nibs, but if you're going to play a high level event, play this in your main deck instead of the Cosmics. I played the Bestials because this deck struggles to DESPIA, especially when they're going to nightmare lock you with the gimmick puppets, so you want to banish that if possible. Then next we played more back row hate cards. We played Evenly and Duster. Because I'm already playing back row hate cards, I feel like my engine's good enough to play through the back row, but I still have these in anyways. It's just bigger blowouts. Last card was 3 barrier and then 1 a pointer. This was meant to be a Mathmech induction, which says you can send it to pop a card, which I prefer it, but I couldn't find one of those, so I had to go with this instead. And this was for DESPIA, because going first, you just want that auto win button. Yep.
Nice. Jevan, was it undefeated?
Yeah, undefeated.
Yeah, undefeated. Mathmech. Any shout-outs?
Yeah, shout outs to Kless, because this is actually his deck, but I told him to play this. It's all my build. Shout outs to Robbie for obviously giving me the profile. Shout out to Sam for taking me. Yeah, that's
Sammy
about
boy.
it.
Nice,
Thank
nice,
you.
nice. 5-0, Mathmech, OTS champion at
Yeah.
Chatteris.
Thank you.
The boy Jevan.
Take care.